So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have now the second semi-final of the Dynamic Billiard Italian Open. Mario He from Austria up against Wiktor Zielinski from Poland. And again, I have in the commentary box with me Ralph Souquet. Welcome back again, Ralph.
Thanks, David. Welcome, everyone.
So we had a short little break there, just to grab some refreshments.
In the US events, including a third place finish in the World A-Ball Championship, and Wiktor being runner-up.
Yeah, second place. A bit of a sledgehammer of a break, but cue ball nestling on the top corner. The two ball is hanging in the bottom pocket.
Which make things a little easier, because if he would have to play the three ball,
yes, that
would
would
have been a real tester.
Yeah, cue ball on the rail there. Never easy, but when the ball's hanging in the pocket, softens the blow a little bit.
Nice speed control.
And when you look at the rankings here, Ralph, regardless of the result, I think Wiktor will end this year as Europe's #1 ranked player. Is Francisco Sanchez, obviously called up for Mosconi Cup duty. Missed this event, so loses some points. And Wiktor should end up Europe's #1 player.
Yeah, I don't have the rankings now in mind. I know that, you know, Wiktor comes into the event being the #2 ranked player, but I don't know how many points he basically has to defend, or he could, you know, possibly lose or not gain.
Yeah. Well, the advantage with Wiktor is he loses no points really, because the corresponding event last year he didn't attend.
Ah, okay.
And so
So
when
he's
he does
only
get this, he's gaining basically. He'll lose the lowest ranked points on the from the 7, which is 300. So he's gaining
Already
whatever
points,
already points.
Yeah.
And where Sanchez is only going down the minus road because he's not here, Wiktor will seal #1 spot as he takes.
You can never do it right, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, talking about me, they always say, "Oh, he's so slow," and
Yeah. I mean, they did say that. Could you put Ralph on here every time? We can get the cameras.
yeah.
And that was a really good break from Mario. 3 balls off the break. Continues here where he left off yesterday when he played Sanyin. He really was hammering them home.
But he has to bridge over the 9, looks like. So it's also a tested for the first shot after the break.
Oh, yeah.
It looked very easy, but those shots are the most difficult ones, especially when you are not really in the match yet. And obviously, you just broke one.
Just started, yeah. This is, what, second shot? And this will be a real steal. Wiktor can clear the remaining 5 balls because Mario, sledgehammer of a break, made 3 off the break and ends up losing the rack.
Yeah, Wiktor has such a confidence right now. I mean, almost every event he enters, he finishes like in the top 4. And, you know, to be honest, he should have won the straight ball event.
Okay, over
several
in America,
weeks in America, where, I mean, I don't want to take it away from Dimitri Jungo, but, you know, the high runs he had, almost every match he had a 120 plus. He had the second highest run in the event with 216.
Wow.
And
still ended up on the losing side.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Wiktor Zielinski now 2-0 in front of Mario He.
Because nobody told him that he only needed 2 balls to break Joshua's 217. Or maybe it was 216 and he was on 215.
Okay,
I don't
but
remember
thereabouts.
exactly, because he had like 5 balls to choose from, and he went for, not saying the most difficult one, but the 2 balls for the high run would have been quite easy. But he
Easier.
didn't know that he was that close to the tournament high run at the time.
I
So-
see.
And also,
What were the races to there then?
well, 150, but you could continue your high run if you had a 100 ball run.
Okay, so
Already.
if you already had 100, you could continue.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
correct.
Extension.
That must be a scheduling nightmare.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, I mean, some of the players today, there's a lot of you making more than 100,
Yeah.
so
But you can only do it if you have less than 50 points, going to 150, obviously. Otherwise,
right.
they don't allow you to continue.
There's hands just on the chat there. 215 it was. Villa had 216.
Mhm. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Hans.
And also in the World 8-Ball Championships, last week in Puerto Rico, he was looking good, having a lead. Can't remember if it was
Made a
6-3.
little mistake there, Ralph.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, he tried to carom the 7 off
Yeah.
the 4 and slightly hit it to full.
That was aggressive shooting from Wiktor. Didn't pay off. Well, Mario He has a chance to get a few shots under his belt.
That's the only problem sometimes with Wiktor. As I said, he's very aggressive, very fast. So sometimes
You just
he
got to take that.
overpaces himself a little bit and might consider playing a safety or maybe take a second look at it.
Oh, that was a tremendous shot
Yeah, nice shot by
from Mario. A nice bit of top left English.
But other than that, he has a almost very complete game at a very young age.
Yeah, Martin Sawicki just pointing out that he almost had the high run the previous year as well.
Thank you.
So who in the leg? The guy in the red shirt.
Yeah, this is... I'm going to stop. They should swap the shirts. You should have red and black. It's...
Before we had the man in black, and now we have the man in red.
Yeah. Men in black, men in red. Mario gets his first point on the board. Trailing Wiktor. Mario He breaks off rack 4, trailing 2-1.
Oh, they're both smashing them like crazy. It's
Yeah.
almost not a cut break anymore.
Yeah, that is.
Quite surprised.
I think these both these players have actually played on the table here in the final arena before, and I think they've sort of worked that one out.
Yeah. Well, Mario obviously when he played Sanjin
Yeah.
in the last 16.
And I think Wiktor was in there also for the Longoni 9-ball league. Wiktor was in.
Yeah, correct. Won it together with Wojciech
Wojciech.
Pevcek.
Yeah.
Beat the Spaniards.
Longoni 9-ball league continues next year as well. You have Albania, Greece, Serbia and Italy have all been relegated.
Okay.
So you have the teams who finished first and second in their group have survived, and the 4 more teams will join them. So the next highest ranked players, so Oliver Zolnocki from Hungary, he's earned Hungary a place in next year's 9-ball league. Same with Ronald Regley, earned Switzerland a place. And after this, we've got to look at the rankings to see who the other 2 are. There was a 3-way possibility there with North Cyprus, Turkey, and the Czech Republic, Roman Hubler. And with
Okay.
Roman's result here, he could have forced the issue there. So maybe the Czech Republic will be in there as well.
So are we looking to have then 16 teams? Or
No,
will
12 teams.
so 4 will drop out?
Four,
And,
yeah,
okay.
that's the relegation of Albania, Greece,
Okay.
and
And that's automatic. There's no way.
no way back.
Okay.
Yeah, they're out.
Even though Kachi will be ranked high.
Yeah, it's now the teams have been set for the first year. Thereafter, it's always a relegation and promotion. And promotion will come by the teams that are not in the 12 that started that year.
Okay.
So next year, there won't be no Albania. But in 2024, there could be,
Could
as
be
long as
again,
Kachi's up there. Because they get promoted.
Yeah.
As Mario He levels this match 2-2. And we... Wow, a legal break. Only 2 balls venturing into the kitchen and nothing down. Of course.
Mario
there's-
gave it back.
Yeah, illegal break. It's only the breaker that can actually play a push out. The incoming player has to accept the table or give it back. On there. Mario gives it back straight away. Didn't even get out of his seat. He had perfect vision of that. That's right down his line. So now Wiktor looking for a place to push.
Again, there are not many spots where you can push to.
Just trying to tie the 2 ball up a little bit. Make sure if he leaves Mario shot on the 1, it's not an easy run out.
Definitely not. No. And I'm not sure if he makes the tough one and gets all the way down back to the 2. If the 2-6 combo is on, it doesn't look like.
No, it doesn't really. I mean, I think the 6 is a little bit more off the rail than the 2, but he's also got the 3-7 to think about.
Safety attempt, but not really the way he wanted it. So Wiktor's probably gonna bump the 1 into the 2, I thought, but he proved me wrong. That was probably the better choice.
I think if he can get ball in hand, he may just be able to sort of develop the 2 from the ball in hand on the 1. We're going to see if Mario gives it or not.
Now that was the annoying sound again, but now it's gone again, yeah.
Okay.
Might be my headset or... But no, it's okay. He missed it. Did he bump the cluster open?
Yeah, we'll
Camera.
find out. Yeah, I just went to Mario then. I'm going to see. No, missed the 3 anyway.
Okay, so I guess he plays a 2-way shot, tries to make the combo and sticks the cue ball onto the 7. But you need to make sure not to hit it too hard, because then if he misses the combo, the 1 could come out again.
Wow. Well, no worries there.
Well,
Making-
first of all, no sticking cue ball to
Yeah,
the
he
to the
just went
7.
for it.
Yeah.
He had no visions there of if it don't go. No,
Yeah.
that's going. Wiktor Zielinski, 3-2 now.
Yeah, that's a definite positive mindset. No doubt whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy one.
No, not at
I
all.
mean, poof.
It's
to the 7 and maybe break the cluster 3-7 open
Right. But
for later on. But he didn't even consider.
Mario just making that one. That's nice. Perfectly there for the 2. 3 down the bottom. So this looks promising.
That was fortunate, yeah.
Yeah. A little kiss off the 7.
But that's what you need. This is part of the game. You know, no matter how good you hit the break shot, you need to get that little luck that the lowest ball is, you know, visible.
Available, yeah.
And that you make a ball and you have 2 balls at least. Or, I mean, you know, the combination of made balls and balls travel over the kitchen line. And so often you see a nice break and 2 balls go towards the side pocket, hit the edge and come straight back.
Yeah.
Came a little short here, 1 for the 4. So now he needs to do a little work here. I don't know if you can just slow roll it. No, I guess not. Yeah, but it was good enough. The angle was okay to use the long and the short rail to come back for the 5.
Probably going to draw with a bit of right English here. Oh, no.
Well, if you would draw, then it would be left English. Because with right English, you're going to shorten it up again.
Yeah. That's why I'm in here, Ralph.
That's why I'm here to help you. I assume it was you just mixed it up. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can play yourself a bit, so
Well, try. although we've had a little battle before. Remember our 1-rack shootout? I think it was in the Czech Republic.
I actually don't remember.
Nah, of course you wouldn't, because you lost, of course. That's when I took money off of Niels Fayen as well. He bet on you. A 1-rack shootout, remember? It wasn't sets or anything, so it's a 1-rack.
Guys, they play better when they have a few drinks, to be honest, you know. I'm definitely not one of them. I guess Wiktor was not lucky with the last bump there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he can get past it, pot it.
Don't think so, no. That's the difference sometimes, you know, a little clip here and there. And
Yeah. I mean, aggressive. I mean, we know he is. He could sort of take it off the top rail. No, he's not doing that. Take it off top rail, but
now you got to stick the cue ball. Try to stick it behind the 6. I mean, leave it down on the rail and try to get the 2 ball 3 rails behind the 4 and the 9. Got there almost. He missed both targets, so to speak.
yeah, cue ball pokes his head out past the 6. And the 2 ball still in view after bumping into the 4. And that's one of those classic sort of cliches there. You should concentrate on one of the balls to be hidden rather than both.
Well, I think his main goal was to stick the cue ball behind the 6.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the pace in the 2 was just,
slightly overhit it a little bit. See here, I would rather kick 2 rails. I wouldn't go for the jump, but
almost kicked the 9. Almost kicked the 9 in.
I didn't really see any good options here for the jump. Because he couldn't make the jump, and you see he almost scratched or even, you know, cue ball
went off the table. Yeah. Well, there was a lot of distance there as well, so
That's why. That's
Yeah,
why I would
pace
have
and
preferred the
everything.
two-rail kick and try to, stick the cue ball there. Not saying that it's easier, but I saw more potential in that way.
But these are the sort of things that come with experience, and if you consider what he's able to do today, give him a little bit of that knowledge on top, and that will be one formidable player.
Oh, then it's almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, it's just experience,
Yeah, it's
knowledge.
actually nice to know that they are not complete 100% yet.
Yeah, you still got a chance.
Well, my Chinese is quite bad because we have.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was translated. Was it automatic or did you?
No, I tried to translate that.
Mm.
Yeah, it's Chinese simplified, but I'm not sure what that means. But
No idea.
Xiao Xinjin. Just reading some messages there on the chat if you're wondering what we're talking about.
So Mario looking to steal one rack of Wiktor.
It's an important one.
Yep.
Mario has been breaking reasonably solid. Hasn't got the best of rolls on the next object ball, but his breaking has been solid, so he could open up down the ranks there. Simon Corral, under 19s world champion. He's the next one coming along from Poland.
Oh, another great break here.
Yeah, a couple of balls down, and he's got a nice shot on the 3 ball, which is the next one.
And everything is more or less wide open. The triggers from the 3 to the 4 and then 4 to the 5.
I think if he can just play the 3 and get out square with a 4, come off the side rail. Oh no, wanted a little bit more of an angle. Because he's now got to avoid that 6 ball coming back for the 5. That's why I prefer go across, take the 4 to the corner and come off the bottom rail back behind the 8 and up for the 5.
Well, that's obviously player's preference.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Here he only had to face one ball, the 6, is where when you went to the other side, you have to deal with the 8, and then depending on how steep the angle would have been, even the 7 could have been come into play, and that's why I actually liked to go on this side, but he wanted less angle so you can actually go in between the 6 and the 5, and not in between the 7 and the 6. To exactly avoid this.
Yeah, but he's still got the position, so he's okay.
Now he's actually better because he bumped the 6,
Yeah.
which is now closer to the 5 and easier to get position on.
Ooh. Making hard work of this.
And Mario knows how to win Euro Tours because if I'm not mistaken, he has already 5 wins
Yep.
under his belt.
Been a little time since his last win, was it? When was his last victory, Mario Heat?
I think 2019 in Netherlands.
Okay.
Not sure if that was during the EC there or...
Yeah, in the Netherlands in 2019, we had the Seniors and Youth European Championships, and there we had the Euro Tours, of course, with it.
Yeah.
Because in 2018, all the disciplines was in the Netherlands, where we had the big all-in-one EC. Yeah, just the ends where there's the draft coming through. As Wiktor Zielinski breaks off in rack 9, trailing 3 games to 5. and solid break, making a couple off the break, but he's got a 2-6 combination.
Yeah, he's not too fortunate after a break, as of yet.
No.
Even though this combination is doable.
Ooh. Seems to have lost his rhythm a little bit here. Thing is, you have to play that with a little bit of pace to keep the cue ball there.
Yeah, you just hit it a little too full.
Yeah. Now Mario leaving the 4-6 combination, which is reasonably straight for him. Ooh, that was close. And he's now a little bit out of position.
Yeah, but he still should be happy that he's on the table.
Yes.
He could have just stayed there. Just need to make sure that he gets in between the 9 and the 7. And
Even bump into the 7 wouldn't be a bad thing.
if he bumps straight into it, but if he just barely hits it,
Yeah.
have the cue ball resting on the rail, that's not something you would like to face. Or you play it inside English 3 rails. Let's see what he's...
Unfortunately, he's pushed the 7 ball up past the other side of the centre, so he doesn't have to try and get back down table for the 7.
That's the good thing. All good.
Already tried to punch that 7 in and get out a little bit more for the 8, but he's just come up a bit short. Saw his reaction there. Oh, Mario not getting enough juice on that shot. Left himself very, very central.
Yeah, right on the 50-yard line, as we say.
Yeah, this is like a penalty shootout shot. This for a 6-3 lead. And he makes it look easy too. Mario.
Rec number 10, Mario hit to break. And a dry break.
Illegal break.
And actually illegal too, but the 1 ball is visible, so Wiktor will definitely take this on.
It's amazing how many times the when players just in their groove and then they have to have a timeout or the opponent takes a timeout and you come back and it's all over the place
Things
again.
change, yeah.
Yeah. I mean that obviously can happen.
That's why players usually take a break or a timeout. Try to either break their opponent's rhythm or try to get themselves into a rhythm if things are not going their way.
Yeah.
But obviously here, with the television mandatory timeout or break, then there's no choice.
Yeah, that's it. It's at 9 racks. That's the time you got to take.
And that's what Wiktor needed here. Being 3 games down. Needed one bad break from Mario to, get back at the table and maybe close the gap to a 1-game deficit. And this looks almost like less than a minute for the whole rack.
Yep, he's running around there. Wiktor Zielinski reduces the deficit, now trailing. Oh, cue ball, no. And dry break for Wiktor. So both players not getting any advantage after the timeout on their breaks. Mario with an illegal break, Wiktor with a dry break. Fortunately for Wiktor,
Yeah, the cue ball
his
traveled all the way to the end rail, so
his leave was not as kind as Mario's was. Oh, Mario, a little mistake there. Left Wiktor at least full view of this one. He's looking to cut it to the centre.
watch the cue ball. I don't know if you can actually get in between there.
Oh. Is that 8 blocking the cue ball? Or can he see the 2? I know the 3 just gone in the way. Oh, not quite. The pocket's still open.
Looks like you can see it enough to make it, but the position on the 3 is the difficult part here. Because it's quite a thin cut and the cue ball will become fast.
Oh, wow. If that gets over the 9, oh, it's not enough. And we're thinking it's travelling everywhere.
Well, because he played it with bottom English, so he really killed the cue ball. It was a very, very nice shot.
Yeah, making it as well, playing that, but a little bit unlucky on the position.
And I don't think that he ever imagined that the cue ball will come too short.
Yeah, no, not with that shot. Jump stick and airborne. Oh, it's a nice jump, but he didn't pot it. Yeah, I think that he never imagined that he'd end up too short on that 3. Wanted to avoid that 7 ball.
But he got away with it again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the winning ball here.
Yeah, 5 to 8 are all up the top table. So I'll get a good position from this 4 to 5.
Nicely done. Now here's the annoying sound again.
Oh, you have. Okay.
Yeah, don't know what to do here. it's no, it came back. Trying all the plugs here.
It's good. No.
No, it keeps coming back. I don't know what it is.
Okay, we'll have a look after this semi. Hopefully we get a few minutes in between the second semi-final and the final. Final due to start at 7 p.m. local time. The way these two are motoring, I don't think there's any fear of us being late.
Yeah, I doubt it. Might be even enough time for a pizza.
Mario Hay extends his lead, leading Wiktor Zielinski in the lead 7-4. He's lost his past couple of semi-finals. He wants to go one better. He's certainly in command at the moment.
Oh, but a dry break. I mean, illegal
Yeah,
break.
illegal, yeah. I mean, look at the spread.
And he
Only-
made, what, 2 balls?
Did he? 2, 1.
No, just one.
Yeah, only one ball off the break.
But no ball past the head string.
So Wiktor, a 2-8-7 combination. Fortunately, 7 is in the pocket, so he's just got to concentrate on the 2 to the 8.
That makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Hit it nice, yeah. But
Yes.
still doesn't have a full pocket for the 2. It looked at the beginning as if the path was completely open, but I guess it's not. Does he have to play another combination here?
I think the 2 may be open.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
He just had to.
But he's got positional work to do here. 3 for the 4. He's just looking there. He's had to work for this.
With that pace, it looks like he's just practicing and warming up for whatever.
Yeah, this is a little bit like a practice drill. Just with a bit of added spice, a place in tonight's final at stake. Well, I left that a little bit short. Wiktor Zielinski reduces the deficit, trailing 5 games to.
He doesn't have to use that as often as other players do, like myself.
Yeah, another sledgehammer. Oh, the 2 just got bumped and stayed up top. Couple of balls already down.
Everything got bumped. The cue ball
Yeah.
got stopped.
Yeah,
2 ball got stopped.
that 2 ball would have been coming out nicely to the center of table.
I think he still has a full pocket. Just need to focus on making it. Maybe go 2 rails up and down. Bring the cue ball back to the center. Or he's going to draw it 2 rails, short rail, long rail, and bring it back to the center, yeah.
Oh, he went for it and he got lucky as well. Kissed the 7 on the way through.
Because he hit it too full. That's why also the cue ball came a bit short. Even surprising that he was able to make the 2 off the 7. Well, you have people saying here on the chat that the 3-point rule is no good, but I have to disagree. Sorry, yeah. Because you have to have certain rules, because if you don't have that particular rule, you will see many medium soft breaks, and nobody likes to see that.
Yeah.
We've experienced everything throughout many years, and to me this is the best rule existing. It's not always working.
Oh, wow. What a tremendous shot. Sorry, Ralph, but that was a brilliant shot. Mario jumping the 9-ball, banking the 3.
Bank, yeah.
Wow. But look, he's got a real tough shot now on the 4.
And I'm actually not sure if he was trying to make it. It might have been like a, again, two-way shot, trying to separate.
If it goes in, then okay, I'll take the next whatever it gives me. But
wow, nice shot. Nice shot, yeah.
and keeping position for the 5. Roll up table. He's on the 7. Leave himself a little bit of an angle. Get back down for that 8-ball. These 2 balls.
Yeah, keep the cue ball on this side of the table. Nice pace.
Yeah, these 2 balls will give Mario a 3-rack lead. He'll be on the hill. And we'll have a 2-minute commercial break after this. Stay tuned for the conclusion of the match. We are broadcasting live on TV. And they require commercial breaks, so we're going to go silent for 2 minutes.
Welcome back. Rec 14, Mario Hay to break. Being on the hill, break in for the match. And a spot in the finals.
9-ball kicked.
That would have been a nice way to reach the finals.
Yeah. We had that in Bulgaria, actually, because we had the 2-minute timeout after the 13th rack.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Kachi or Sanchez or someone. They come back, 9-ball break.
Yeah.
Match over. Almost the same there for Mario He.
Good safety opportunity. Stick the cue ball. Oh, I thought he was going to draw it back behind the 3, but he had other things in mind.
Yeah, tried to tidy up with the 8-ball.
Yeah, I guess he felt more comfortable going that way.
Oh,
Foul.
Wiktor hitting the 5-ball first. Giving Mario a ball in hand. And that is looking like it will be Wiktor's last shot of this semi-final. If Mario He can just hold his composure, keep his nerve, and run these 6 balls. But when that finishing line is getting closer, then pockets shrink. I've seen many a player try and talk to the balls. I did explain to Dmitry was the one really talking to him yesterday. I tried to explain to him that balls are made in Belgium. They probably don't understand German. Because they weren't listening to him, really.
Especially not Swiss German.
No, exactly. You know, he was really going, you know, I said, no, they don't understand German, so. Mario He has Just these 3 balls to continue his fine form and improve on his recent finishes on the Euro Tour. Last couple of them losing in the semi-final. And now has a chance to put all that behind him. And Wiktor concedes. He's conceded that. He knows Mario is not going to miss that 9-ball. So we have the final tonight. Austria's Mario He up against Albania's Eklan Kaci. The match starts at 7 p.m. local time. So we'll see you all again soon. Take care and join us again, 7 o'clock this evening. Thank you, Ralph, and hopefully you'll come with us later.
Yeah, thanks a lot, David, and see you at 7 o'clock.
See you later. Bye-bye for now.